Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here on this pretty chilly Saturday evening, June the 18th, 2022. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button in my pants down below in the description box on this channel, on my other channels as well. Don't forget about that. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell, treat it like it's your bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn fucking thing. And that's simple, to the point. That's pretty much it. It's your first time watching, or if you just subscribed to my channel, well, welcome to the party, pal! And I hope you enjoyed the ride. And that's pretty much it. Well, I'm getting close to 400 subscribers on here. Not bad. Not bad. So, tell your friends, tell everybody you know that about this channel and all my other channels as well. And that's pretty much it. But thank you for subbing. You know, if you're a douchebag troll with no life and get no pussy. But sub's a sub, even if it's real or fake. Well, if it's fake, it's usually a troll. That's why. But it is what it is. Because trolls can't use their real accounts. They have to make 6,000 accounts. I have 5, so. Because I like to spread my content out. But it is what it is. There's other big YouTubers that have multiple accounts, so. Whatever. But anyway, on this kind of chilly Saturday evening, June the 18th, 2022, Father's Day weekend. Father's Day is tomorrow, so I probably won't be on tomorrow, so happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there, or if you have if you are a father, if you have a significant other, you have kids or anything like that, so happy Father's Day to you. Big Father's Day to my good buddy Prince Idol, who's a proud daddy, Joe Cronin, and everybody else that has kids. Big ups to you, and happy Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to my pops, too. So, I'll see him tomorrow. Probably maybe before the Met game tomorrow, because the Met game's at 1:40, not 1:10, 1:40 this time, going back old school days. I remember old school days, they used to go back in the 80s, used to be like 140 games, and now it used to be 110, now it's back to 140, so, which is great, so, it is what it is. Mets, not as close as yesterday was. They won 10-1 yesterday, but today they squeaked out a win, 3-2 over the Miami Marlins, took the first 2 games of that 4-game series at home, so it's good. We are 3-1 on the homestand, and tomorrow we got Chris Bassett Hound on the mound, who pitched pretty damn good the last game, finally riding the ship, and the Mets are facing probably one of the best pitchers on the Marlins tomorrow, Alcantara, so not going to be easy, so we'll have to see what happens with that. And then Monday afternoon, they play the Marlins in their finale of the 4-game series. Then they're on the road to their Texas 2-step trip. They play Houston for 2 games, and then they're off next Thursday. Then next weekend, I believe they're in Texas to face the Rangers. Not those Rangers, but the Texas Rangers. So, we'll see what happens with that. Right now, the Mets have at this moment, 6-game lead, depending on what the Cubs did today with the Braves. I hope they won, but that's asking a lot. You know, surprisingly, the Cubs won yesterday and ended the Braves' 14-game winning streak. So, kind of helped the Mets out a lot. So, because the Mets had a 4.5-game lead, now it's 5.5. So, good shit. Good shit, Mets. Good shit. So, the Mets won again. Hopefully, the Braves lost tonight. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I'm drinking Coke because I ordered freaking Subway today, so I don't know why Subway doesn't have Pepsi. As we all know, when you drink Pepsi, you make the girls go, oh shit! But when you drink Coke, you go, oh shit! That's it. But it is what it is. Anyway, all right, minus the sports talk, let's talk about another good sport, and that's wrestling. Some interesting things I wanted to talk about briefly, and I'm going to get out of here after that. Now, I would do this on my Metal God channel, but I decided to put it up here because I'm talking about a major subject after this. But I want to give my thoughts and condolences to the Hebner family, Brian and Earl Hebner. They lost their brother, Dave Hebner, yesterday. Dave Hebner passed away at the age of 73 yesterday. No cause of death as of right now, but kind of a little bit sad day of in the wrestling world yesterday, minus all the chaos that happened this week with Vince McMahon and all the shit with Jeff Hardy and Sasha Banks, which I'll get into a little bit. But it is what it is. So yeah, Dave Hebner died at the age of 73. The Cauliflower Alley Club made the public announcement of Hebner's passing. No cause of death, like I said. But I think everybody in that so-called community called the WC is grieving with Earl Hebner and Brian Hebner of the loss of their brother, Dave Hebner. And for those of you who don't know who Dave Hebner is, I think you need to watch Saturday Night's Main Event. From way back in the day, right around WrestleMania 4, when Hogan, who won the belt from, he retained the belt, I should say, from Andre the Giant. Then they had the long-awaited rematch, which is right before WrestleMania 4, on Saturday Night's Main Event. So Hogan faced Andre with Ted DiBiase and Virgil in his corner, and it was a pretty quick match. Hogan tried to slam Andre like he did at WrestleMania 3, and couldn't get him up, and Andre fell on him, and he went for the pin, and Earl Hebner went 1, 2, 3, but we saw Hogan's shoulder was clearly up, and Earl Hebner just counted the 3, the match ended, Andre is the new champion, Hogan's going berserk, and then another referee who kind of looked like Earl Hebner comes out, and he's like, him and Earl Hebner are arguing, and like, Hogan got the shoulder up, I didn't see it, Earl got the shoulder up, and then they're talking, and they're shoving each other, and then Hogan like looks back, like, what the fuck's going on, brother? It's like, and he grabs him like, which one are you? Which one are you? No. Then he picks up Dave Hebner and throws him out of the ring onto DiBiase, Virgil, and Andre the Giant. And that whole scandal happened, which led to WrestleMania 4, which was the tournament to crown a new champion per Jack Tunney and everything. And we all remember when Andre won the belt, he gave it to Ted DiBiase because Ted DiBiase paid him off. He paid off Earl Hebner as well. And the rest is history. We all remember what happened at WrestleMania 4, where Machumir in the series won the tournament by beating Ted DiBiase in the finals. And Hogan and Andre were in the first round together and got disqualified, so they were both out of the tournament. So, and then Hogan showed up at the end to help freaking Macho Man win. So, which then led to WrestleMania 5 later, months later. So, or a year or so later. Yeah. So that's basically it. But yeah, he wasn't in WWF, I should say, that long. But he continued as a pro wrestling referee for decades after that. Also, he was also a United States military veteran, so thank you for your service, sir. And that's pretty much it. So the Dave Hebner, rest in peace, brother, and hopefully you're refereeing matches in that wrestling ring sky. Hey, maybe he's refereeing your match next, right, Mike? I don't know. I didn't even know he was dead. He died yesterday. Oh man, I'm sorry. Or maybe he'll referee my match because I'm awesome. Like he better not mess around. I'll put him to a table. Okay, Mike, easy. So we'll get that. So to the Hebner family, I send my condolences and my well wishes and everything. But to Dave Hebner, rest in peace, good man. Thank you for your service in the military. And here's to you. Good man. Good man. Probably will not be in the Hall of Fame, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, let's quickly get to the whole Sasha Banks situation. Now, Sasha Banks, I mentioned in a video or so ago that Sasha Banks was privately released. Well, came out yesterday that she has been officially released, but there's a but, and as we all know, with the trolls, their butt stinks because they don't wash it. That's why they got genital warts and all that shit. But yeah, Sasha has been released per her lawyers. Her lawyers got it done. If you watch JD and everybody else, basically saying Sasha Banks has been released right now, but WWE hasn't commented on it yet. So it's kind of still up in the air if you think about it. But I'm just going to briefly talk about it. That's why I'm going to put that little question mark in there. But I might just leave it out. I mean, it's not clickbait. So, because it's, I mean, if it's official from Wrestling Inc. and Ringside News, you usually know it's real, so. But yes, I just want to talk about the whole thing. Sasha getting released, I talked about it before. I'm happy. I am fucking happy Sasha is gone from the WWE. I mean, that's a big hit for the women's division. Even though I think Charlotte and Becky and Bayley, whenever she comes back, she'll probably be at SummerSlam, who knows, can run the fort. WWE saying they can clone another Sasha Banks. Sure. You can't. There is no way you can replicate another Sasha Banks. Please. There's only one boss. And that's Sasha Banks, Mercedes Varnado, so. But. What? Sasha Banks has been officially released per her lawyers, but WWE has yet to comment on it. I don't know when they're going to. I think WWE should just say, you know what? Let her go. Let her go because they'll be in a long freaking court battle. And even though, you know, WWE has great lawyers and things, but I would just say, you know, just for WWE's sake, get rid of, just like let her go. You say you can make another Sasha Banks, then go ahead and do it. Good luck with that. Let Sasha go to AEW or Impact or Ring of Honor. Yeah, she could go to Ring of Honor. I mean, there is a Ring of Honor women's division with a champion who only defends the belt on Dark and Elevation for some odd reason. Or she can go to Japan, go to Joshi, or go to Stardom. Hey, she can hang out with Kyrie. You never know where Sasha Banks can land, but I would think she should go to AEW because that would be a big injection into the AEW women's division. Thunder Rosa came out and said, yeah, I would love to face Sasha. I even said Sasha Banks could, when she gets released, you know, there's going to be a 90-day non-compete clause. So I don't know when that would be actually. If WWE lets her go, I think it'll be from the day that she got released, which was probably yesterday, or whenever it gets enacted. So it'll probably be a 90-day clause, which is 3 months. So I was hoping we see Sasha Banks at All Out against Jade Cargill, but if the 90-day goes into effect now, then you got July, August, September. So probably middle of the end of September or early October, we may see Sasha Banks debut for AEW or any other company. I'm hoping AEW, because I would love to see Jade Cargill versus Mercedes Varnado, because I won't use Sasha Banks. Or she'll just use Mercedes VK, her old ring name, or indie name. Or just use her real name, Mercedes Varnado, but I would love to see Jade and Mercedes Varnado go at it. If it's not on Dynamite or it's on Rampage, I hope it's at Full Gear 4 in November. But probably by that time, who knows if Jade Cargill is going to be the TBS champion? mean, she's already 33-0. She beat Willow Nightingale last night on Rampage. So, we'll have to see what happens with that. You know, she's got two big challengers coming up in Chris Statlander and Athena. And who knows if one of them is going to beat her, most likely. But if not, then I would think the only person who could probably beat Jade Cargill will be Sasha Banks. But it's too early to tell right now, but that's all I got to say about that. So anyway, I just wanted to talk briefly about Sasha Banks being released from the WWE. But like I said, there's a caveat to it. WWE has not yet confirmed her release, if they're even going to confirm it at all. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And I wanted to pay my respects to Dave Hebner, part of the Hebner clan. That's all I got to say about that. Other brief things I want to talk about. The whole Vince McMahon promo last night. 3 minutes of garbage. And it kind of helped that he did 3 minutes, because the show was garbage in itself, minus the Roman Riddle match, which was great. We all know Roman won. And then Brock Lesnar comes back for the 99th time. Now we're going to get another fucking match with Brock and Roman at SummerSlam for the unified title in a last man standing match. You know who's going to win that. It ain't going to be Brock. So after Roman gets done with Brock again, he's going on the Clash of the Castle to face Drew, which possibly will probably be Roman's defeat. He'll end his 2-year reign as champion. So, well, Universal Champion, not the WWE Champion. But I guess they combined it now. It's like 600, almost getting close to 700 days right now. Very close. But if it's not Drew, then I don't know who's going to beat Roman. It probably is going to have to be Cody at this point. And Cody ain't coming back till possibly the Royal Rumble. Then again, it could be Seth Rollins if he wins Money in the Bank. I was thinking it was just going to be Drew, but Drew already said that he's going to fight Roman at Clash at the Castle. So I guess there's no point of Drew winning the Money in the Bank. Unless he wins it, then he faces Roman at Clash. He loses and then kind of cashes in after he loses. Then like Brock comes out or Seth Rollins comes out and beats him up. And then Drew cashes in. He wins the belts. And there you go. Then Drew will probably hold it for a little bit. But I'm thinking Roman's going to hold the belt until Cody gets better, which probably be by Royal Rumble. He'll win the Rumble, go to WrestleMania, face Roman, and that's probably when Roman will maybe lose the belt. But then again, they have that whole Rock Roman thing, so I don't know what's going to happen between now and next year. But it is what it is. Basically, Vince's promo was just a waste of time, in my opinion. He just wanted to save face. Yeah, but he got the SmackDown rating up to 2.2. You know, I was thinking maybe do at least 2.5 or higher, but 2.2 is, you know, still in the you know, the normal range for SmackDown's rating. So, and it was up from 1.8 last week. So, but it is what it is. That's all I really want to say about Vince McMahon. This promo was just, you know, it's like, hey, you know, it's like, we're all here in this together and everything. He just came out and said, you know, I'm gonna take responsibility for it without saying it. And, you know, people backstage saying he was great, you know, he was all hands-on and stuff like that. So he just taken this thing in stride and just came out 3 minutes, said, it's like, talk about the signature and then talking about, you know, being in Minnesota, get the cheap pop. And say, welcome to SmackDown. Here's 3 minutes. I'm going to go to the back and do nothing. I was like, okay, that was a nice waste of time. It was basically a waste of time and a fuck you to everybody. So, or Vince McMahon trolling the internet. So Vince being Vince. So we'll see what happens with all that. But like I said, SmackDown wasn't a great show at all. Rampage was the better show, as always. Main event with Darby and Bobby Fishsticks was pretty decent. Sting coming back at the end was great. Should be some good shit on Wednesday night. Dynamite, the go-home show before Forbidden Door next Sunday. Moxley and Tanahashi in the same ring, teaming up. Take my money, please! As they take on Jericho and Lance Archer for the first time, teaming up. That should be interesting. We got Malachi Black and Pentagon Zero Miedo in the quarterfinals of the All-Atlantic title tournament. The winner goes through Forbidden Door and faces Pac and Miro and whoever wins the New Japan match, which is probably going to be Ishii. So that's going to be the fatal four-way for the belt. As much as I want Ishii to win, but it's probably going to be Miro. But, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with all that. We got Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy. They're going to be in a tag match on Wednesday night. Should be interesting. A lot of things happening on Wednesday night. Dynamite. This week from Milwaukee, which means the Good Land. And then next week is Blood and Guts 2. So we'll see what happens with that. So a lot of things happening this weekend. A lot of content on this particular channel. So I hope you watch all the videos from Sunday to Monday, or Sunday through whenever I did the last video I did. But watch all my content. Leave a like, leave a comment or two, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And get notified when you hit the bell. That's all I gotta say about that. And try to stay with me throughout the week via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, if you can friend me, but it is what it is, because I have it on private for just because those trolls love to steal things from me, but it is what it is. I personally don't care, because they're a bunch of virgins, and I don't give two shits about them anymore, so they can all go to hell and rot. And that's it. Alright, I gotta get out of here because Mrs. wants to watch her TV programs on Netflix, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to chill. Maybe I might be back later tonight, go live. Probably like around 11, maybe 11:30, depending. I don't know when. I might not go live at all tonight with my Smackdown and Rampage review. But if anything, I may be back tomorrow night, depending on what time I come home tomorrow night from my Father's Day festivities. And we'll see what happens with it. If not, maybe I'll try to get something up by early Monday afternoon before Raw goes on the air. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do predictions for Slammiversary because I'm not going to watch most of it. But I will say, I hope Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie win the women's tag team belts from the Influence, Tenille Dashwood and Madison Rayne. That's the only match I care about. Other than the Briscoes and the Good Brothers for the Impact Tag Team belts, which I think the Briscoes will retain. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. So Slammiversary tomorrow night, the 20th anniversary of Impact. So happy anniversary to Impact. You're still around. God damn it. But it is what it is. That's it. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. And if you're not down with that, well, God forbid, too bad for you. Because we're the prophecy, we're the greatest thing since sliced bread. And if you don't like us, well, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Until next time. Peace. Ha!